camera is okay. Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Welcome back to another episode of my story. If you're new here, my name is Pasi Chelangat Mebe. I share different stories of my life as a student away from home. Me and my friends come here from time to time and we share our own personal experiences. Today we are talking about a really sensitive topic which most people like going around it and don't really address it. It's something natural. It happens not because people are looking down upon you or something. Things like anxiety, depression, identity crisis, they just happen. But today we want to see, how do you overcome these mental issues when you are away from home, or even when you are at home studying in a university which is not close by home? What do you do when you find yourself somewhere thinking about life? Why me? Why am I experiencing this and this? Let's get right into the video before we get ahead of ourselves. Just to put it out there, I'm not a professional and these are not professional advice or professional tips. They just are just from my personal experience, what has been working out for me and what I would advise you. If you feel like you have different opinions from my own, please don't forget to leave them down in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. We would love to learn from you as well, and it would really help someone else, because not everybody will agree with what other people agree with at the end of the day. There are many solutions out there, and we just want you to feel happy. We want you at the end of the day to be in your most self position. Don't be in that situation where you are so anxious, you're so depressed. Just get out of that. Let it go. And my first tip on how I handle this is talking to family. You can talk to them from time to time. Call them, text them, just tell them how you feel, how you miss them, how you wish they could be around, if that's what you really want to tell them, you know. But sometimes it doesn't really mean physically taking the phone and calling them. Sometimes it's more of what I used to do at home. I used to be watching this TV show with my family. We used to be sitting around the TV on Tuesdays to watch Tidy High. I can as well just YouTube stream and see the Tidy High. I've been listening to this local radio show every morning with my family. Let me just tune in and listen to it now. It can just help me release some tension that has built up within me. Sometimes it's just perusing over your photos, seeing your family pictures. It's really not that a big of a deal. Sometimes it's just the little things that matter. Sometimes even family might be those friends who've been there for such a long time. They know who you are. They bring out the best parts of you. They're the people who will let you be you whenever they are around. They won't suppress you. They won't say you complain too much, you talked about yourself too much, you know. They will be the people who they want to listen. They know that Pasi always talks like this when she is anxious, and they want to help me get out of that phase. So have such people around you, as they will really help you get out of this cycle. Accept that at times it's okay not to be okay. In life, we all have ups and downs. We go to the mountaintop and the next we know we are at the valley. Sometimes you're so happy and the next morning you wake up, you're thinking about a lot. You are having stressful thoughts. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you sit and look at other people's lives and you're like, they're doing so well. Why am I not like that? Stop comparing yourself. This might just be that hurdle. You have to finish it. You have to skip over it so that you can win the race. So just take your steps, take your journey step at a time. Enjoy it. Whenever you are at the valley top, just look up, because God is always there with you. He tells us in the book of Psalms, I will walk with you even through the valleys of death. So wherever you are, whatever you're feeling at that low moment, He's there with you. He won't leave you, and He's gonna take you to the mountaintop. So learn to appreciate every step. Learn to feel okay. Learn to just know that even though they are happy now, they might have had a bad yesterday. This is their happy today. And for you, this is your sad today. Tomorrow is going to be your winning day. So let this always sink down and appreciate it. Appreciate it. Find your release. If your release is music, enjoy it. You know, some of us appreciate music, whatever kind of music, be it, I don't know how to describe it, but you understand when I say that. Some of us, we are just taken to some happy parts when we listen to music. If that's you, please appreciate it. Sometimes you're not stressed. It's not that you want to release the stress. It's just that you want to be happy. And music is what takes you there. Laughing is what takes you there. Talking to that person is what takes you there. Please do it. That will really, really be helpful to your mental health. If taking lonely walks, like just appreciating nature, is what makes you feel alive, what makes you happy, just do it. If it's playing music instruments, if it's cooking, it's baking, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Run into that moment. Run into that box, or I can say that room. You know that when I'm in this room, I lock it, everything is gonna be okay. Nothing else will matter, you know. So appreciate it. Another point I would like to add is talk to God. He's there. He's there because He knows you. He knew us even before we were formed in our mother's wombs. So do you think a mere anxiety can defeat Him? No. Sometimes you don't want to hear somebody telling you everything is gonna be okay. You don't want to hear them saying your tomorrow will be better. You want to. It looks like the wall is just crumbling down. But remember, even when you are at the bottom pit, God is there with you, and He would love to hear you calling on to Him. You might not make a verbal prayer like, oh, thank you, God, for this. It might just be as, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's so hard on me right now, you know. And that will really be awesome. Another tip I would say is vent. It's okay to vent. If your venting method is crying, if you have to lock that bathroom, stay in there for 3 hours, cry yourself, be in the shower just crying and sitting there. I think it's advisable to do that. Sometimes when I feel like crying, I would just cry because it will help me release those emotions, those build-ups, tensions within me, the sadness within me. If I feel fear, like my tomorrow is not clear, if I have to vent, I'm just gonna vent. If screaming is how you vent, just scream. Just don't make noise to your neighbors. If you have to break things, sometimes you can just break them. Your mental health is way precious than just that cup or that plate. If you have to talk to somebody, talk to them. As I said earlier, it doesn't mean you're looking for the solution. You just want somebody who will listen. You want a listening ear. You want somebody who will be like, okay. We don't want somebody who will tell me it will be okay, just calm down. No, that's not what I want to hear that time. I want you to listen. So venting is really, 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 really important. Find the balance. I might have come here for studies, but we never know the future. This might be my only time in Europe. So I would also love to enjoy the culture. I would love to travel. Traveling to Germany is, I don't want to say it's free, like I don't need a visa to go there, so I might as well maximize my visa. So it's advice to balance between your enjoyment and your studies. Don't let one really be very high compared to the other one. This will take a toll on you, because if I have to just put my mind into studies January to January, those are among the things that will cause us to feel pressured. So find the balance between everything you do. Find the balance between your love life and your academic life, between your traveling and your academic life. Just try and balance everything at the end of the day. Okay guys, we finally come to the end of this video. As you can see, the lighting has changed. It's now almost 9, and I really appreciate you guys if you watched up until now. Thank you so much. Today we are going to read from the verse from the book of Psalms chapter 139 verse 13. For you formed my innermost parts, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I had mentioned this during the video as I was explaining how to handle these internal issues, some mental health issues. So God knows every innermost parts of us, everything that makes us a whole being, because He made us. He's the one who knew us even before we were in our mother's wombs. So I will leave you with that today, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'm so happy. So far we are at 223 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed up until now, please hit the subscription button down below, and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you might be notified each and every time I upload a video. Thank you so much, guys.